All right, sports fans, we're back at it again. All right, it's been roughly 40 minutes or so. But wow, I'm already seeing some decent results here. Look at this. Hopefully you can see this pretty clearly on the GoPro video. If not, I'll show it up. But can you see where it's already stretched out? The open areas here and here. I still got depression here. This area is still kind of, depressed, but it's tightened up nice in there. I'm like, wow. I'm pretty surprised. So this remember this is the 100% butyl, and it's wow. So I'm really interested to see what happens here, because what you probably can tell is when I did the nitrate, it actually stuck to this strip that's down here. So this cannot tighten over its entire length. It can only tighten from here and from here, from here and from here. So I won't be surprised, although look here, this is pretty decent. I won't be surprised if these areas don't get any tighter. But wow, this 100% butyl has done excuse me, a pretty decent job there. And look, this is even tightening up pretty decent too. There's very little play. There's still some play here, but it's getting tighter. So, and you can really see the big difference here is this has a sheen to it. This has a really shiny sheen to it. No sheen here with the 50-50. No sheen. The 50-50 butyl brush, I'm not seeing much. There's a little bit, this looks decent here. So definitely the 50-50 has less of a shrink. But hey, let's get at it again. Let me go ahead and I'll do the spray first, because that seems to dry quickly before I do the brush. And then yeah, so let's do that. Okay, sorry, slight interruption there. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and spray this side and brush this side first. And I'll brush, I'll brush this one, let this dry, then I'll flip it over, and then I'll do the brush of the 50-50 on here. I think that's the plan. All right, or I could just brush this first and let it dry and then do that. Actually, yeah, let me do that. Yeah, I'll do that. All right, let me get some of the straight super coat. And that's why I gotta hurry up with this. Actually, I won't even bother to put it into that other container. Let me do it little bit by little bit so I don't waste it. Waste not or want not. All right, this is my, not 50. Oh, this is my, oh, you know what? Crap. I got that backwards, didn't I? I want to do the 50-50 brush first. Doesn't matter, but I got the 100%. If I brush that, I can't flip it over and dry while I spray that side. Poo. Ah. Because I want to do that one last, because then I can flip that. All right, well, let me semi-cover this. So maybe it won't. Okay, and even if it does, I didn't put a whole lot in there. All right, back to the original plan. See, I talked myself out of my well thought out plan initially. All right. Clean out the nozzle on the gun. Oops, gloves, glovies. on, glove. Get her done. All right. All right, good to go. All right, here we go. And again, you'll probably hear the compressor, so yeah. Okay, spray this side. All right, let me do a test spray. Anything coming out? Okay, yep, it is. Woo! Gonna get myself brain cancer. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, you can see it darkening now. Alright, let me do the leading edge. Trailing edge. All right. Actually, my fan is vertical. I could change it. It is really hard to see. I don't know if you can see it on the camera or not. Yeah, it's definitely spraying. I may have to adjust this guy to give myself some more volume. No, I'm resisting the urge to make changes. La 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 la. Okay. All right. Okay, note to self. I might want to get a different compressor. Cause Lord, well, I know when I do my actual wing, I definitely can't use that guy. He just can't keep up. Like I said, I have another compressor that's about the same, a little bit bigger than that, puts out more CFM, but it is loud. All right, so now let's go to the brushy brush side. Oh, actually, let me spray some, turn the pressure up here and okay, I just wanted to make sure I blew some air through that gun, since it's going to sit there for a bit without being cleaned. Alright, this is the straight. I need, see, it's a good thing I labeled my brushes. Oh, I didn't. Oh, you know what? I didn't clean this brush when I finished. Pooh. Maybe she'll get loose up. See, I remember to clean the one brush, but didn't clean the other brush. All right, yet another variable. All right, 50-50 brushed. I wonder if there's some tint you can add to the mix that you can see it when it sprays, so you can see your coverage. I bet there is, but it dries clear. I'm sure it's a problem that probably automotive guys have when they spray their clear coat. You know, you don't want to spray a wet coat, I would imagine, because you don't want runs. But you got to see, if you do a mist coat, you got to see what your coverage is. So, I bet there is something. I shall investigate. If you know of anything, let me know. Wow, this side really sagged down. This side sagged down some too. I don't know if you can see the sag. May as well put you in there so I can put some. I don't know if you can see it. It really sagged down. But I guess it will recover. Alright, I'll let that dry. While that's drying, I will brush you. One thing I did do, since I have access to the backside, I pushed this side away from the stick. I can't do that on that side without maybe poking some holes and trying to find something like maybe a clothes hanger, punch it through, curve it, and push. But I don't want to poke holes all in. So in any case, all right, let's do the 50-50 butyl brushed. So I think the lesson I'm learning so far is 2 coats of the nitrate are fine. Don't need 4. And it's better to do a thin. Doesn't have to be maybe 50-50. Maybe it can be 1 to 2, maybe 1 to 3. Just enough to get it brushable. Thin enough to brush evenly and brush it well. But I really don't think you need to thin it 50-50. But that's just my guess. And I'm talking about the nitrate. I'm definitely talking about the nitrate when you the first layer that goes on the cloth. Jury's still out on the butyrate to see, you know, how much you need there, but we shall see, right? Yeah, this stuff gets tacky and dries quickly, much quicker than the nitrate. All right. Let's set you to the side there to do your thing. All right, this should be interesting. Wonder if I should wait longer. There is. Okay. Don't worry, I'll pick that up. I just put it into an area where I have other junk. Trying to look on an angle so I can see where I've applied. Okay. Do you stop recording again? It definitely wasn't 30 minutes. I don't know why I stopped. Okay, I need some more in my cup. Yeah, it's definitely breezier today than it has been the last couple days. And it's supposed to rain this afternoon. So hopefully I can get this down before any rain decides to pass through. Actually, I know what I'll do anyway. Just in case, I'll put it in. I have a small shed right there. I'll set it inside just in case the rain comes and not available, which probably means, sports fan, this will be the last opportunity today for me to do this. So we'll see. All right. Yeah. Alright, so I think that's it. I probably will go ahead and get cleaned up because it looks like it's going to rain and I don't want to be scrambling around at the last minute. So, alright, so that's it for now. Most likely I won't get back at this until tomorrow if I'm lucky. Like I said, it's supposed to rain tomorrow, so it might not even be tomorrow. So either tomorrow, which is Sunday, or Monday, weather permitting. So we'll see how it goes, but in the meantime, in between time, let me flip this up. Get up there. There we go. Alright, so in the meantime, hopefully this has been beneficial. I think already I've seen some progress, especially on the 100% butyl brush panel, but we'll see. But in any case, deuces. Check you later.